I can't tell you how much of a fantastic place this was to grow up in. We had a huge parking area. More importantly, we've got the 90 feet of waterfront, half-acre in Issaquah on Lake Sammamish. So I'd love to have you come in. Got a beautiful entryway, and most importantly, we got a fantastic wall of windows looking at Lake Sammamish. Absolutely beautiful. Got cathedral ceilings, wall of windows, huge porch, nice big living area. In fact, my mom used to have a baby grand piano right here. Used to have our friends and relatives over and she would play. And one of the things I really loved was Christmas morning, we used to have Santa Claus go water skiing by. We'd be sitting here for a Christmas breakfast and we have the tree here and opening our presents and have Santa Claus ski by. It was really great. My cousin, in fact, got married in the front yard here in the summer. We've had, obviously, lots of friends and family. We even had a company party here once, and that was a lot of fun. Had a volleyball tournament out there. And one of the things I loved about this is also the fireplace is really nice. It's quite cozy in the wintertime when you're looking out. You know, it's a bit gray and cold and rainy. It's really nice to be here and warm, but you kind of feel like you're outside too in some ways because there's so many windows around. So I felt like I was sort of growing up in nature in many ways. We had all of our prom photos here, our family photos here, our family reunions were often here. And it's wonderful. It's a beautiful spot. It's like a 270-degree view. So it looks out, you know, across the neighbors' houses and yards, but more importantly, it looks into the cove, which will always be protected. It's really a beautiful area. And obviously the lake behind, which is really nice. So we got an awesome big porch here. Got a nice area for coffee in the morning or wine in the evening. Great spot for dinner, which would be really nice on a summer evening. And any time of the year, of course. We got this dining room here. It's got a great view, which flows right into the kitchen here. So one of the things my mother loved about it was if she was in the kitchen, she could look out these windows here all the way across, no matter where we were. If we were in the neighbor's yard playing, if we were out in the lake doing something, she could see it. We got all new appliances, lots of cabinetry, lots of storage area, just views all around. There's a new roof on it. There was a big storm last November, and basically there was needed a new roof and there was some minor damage. So decided to go ahead and do a full remodel of everything. We did, you know, all the walls, all the trim, all the flooring. We did a lot. We'd updated the bathrooms. So everything's totally move-in ready. And yeah, it's literally turnkey, ready to go. So we also got a main floor laundry, which is nice. We got an extra spot out here, which is nice just for a quick barbecue or something simple. And we got a nice breakfast area here. It's kind of a flex space. You can see currently it's set up as a little breakfast area, but it's a flex space. Could be used for different things. We also got a little built-in pantry here, coat closet here, access to the garage from inside the house. And we head down here a bit. We got a wonderful home office, or in fact, when I was young, this was my bedroom. We got a much larger bedroom here with a nice queen size, built-in closets and everything. We got a full bath here. It's all been updated as well. We have his and hers closets in the primary bedroom. And obviously, got the beautiful view here. And you got a wonderful place to have some coffee in the morning or perhaps a glass of wine in the evening. We also have a small master bath here. So it is small, that's for sure. It's got everything you need, of course. You can even have a view from the throne if you like. It's got the built-in shower. So what's nice, it's small and the other bathroom is small. So that's kind of a negative. But, you know, I grew up here and quite honestly, we would have we preferred the living space to be larger than just the bathroom. So I know that's the opposite of, you know, today's more modern homes, but back when it was built in 74, this was quite a common approach. And yeah, it worked for us. So now we'll take a walk to the downstairs. This room, it's pretty much all underground. It makes an ideal wine cellar. Wine cellar or storage is kind of what we used it for when I was growing up. It's really a great space. And it's totally separate here, which actually helps for heat control, keeping it, you know, not too cool, keep the air conditioner upstairs. It also creates a separate living space. So when I was a teenager, this was like my own space down here. I had my own kitchen, my own living room. And when I was growing up, we had a foosball table, a pool table, some great big sofas around here. We all got an amazing view and a big TV in the corner and barbecue out there. So I could barbecue for my friends and just run out to the lake and go swimming. It's great. So as my parents got older, they had to go to assisted living for a while. And so I decided to rent it out like a duplex. So I rented out the 2-bedroom, 1-bath downstairs, and I rented out upstairs as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And it has its own entrance, either through the slider door here, which has a keyed lock, or there's a door on the side, which also has exterior entrance. So it's completely separate entrance if you want for the downstairs. And we got a fully covered porch here, so when it rains, it remains dry. And in Seattle, that does matter. So this is a great area in the summertime because it's kind of like, you know, you have your friends and family over, people are in and out of the water, they're swimming, maybe they're playing lawn games, you got volleyball or pickleball or badminton, any number of things going on. And it makes like a wonderful bar here. You can throw the pizzas there or Chinese takeout or your salads or whatever you got going on. You got a whole space to do it down here. And I remember even for Thanksgiving, having an oven down here and an oven upstairs meant we could do 2 turkeys if we wanted to. And so it could really accommodate larger groups if we wanted to. It's a real pain if you got to go up and down all the time. You don't want to do that. So having it all down here is it's great. The fireplace here, it's wood burning, but it has a gas insert and it really cranks out the heat. So this is a full-size bedroom, but since it's no walls, it'd make a great home office, or if you want for storage, or maybe just a kid's playroom, you know, gaming room. Gaming room would be great for it. Yeah, got lots of options here. We have a huge closet here because you're gonna need a lot of towels with all your friends and family coming over, going in and out of the lake, which is exactly what we did. We got a nice sized bedroom in here. This used to be my bedroom, in fact. So I had a queen size bed. I had a pretty good sized desk because I was a student. We got a nice size sort of walk-in closet here. And I had plenty of room for TV, dressers, chair. So it was nice. It was a good sized room. A remodeled bathroom here with double sinks. And we got kind of a flex room here too. You can have access from the outside. The idea when it was built was this would be like a changing room. You could come in from the lake. You'd have a private room. You could change your swimsuit and also access the bathroom. But in fact, you could use it for whatever you want. So this room's the best bedroom down here anyway. So obviously we got the view of the lake. We got a nice big walk-in closet. You could also fit a queen size bed, a desk, some dressers in here. Got lots of space. Well, my older brother stole this bedroom from me. I got stuck in the back, but that was all right. So we got a utility room here. So it's a gas furnace and a heat pump for the AC. And that's new in 2019, I believe. So we got a nice big area here, downstairs porch. It's all concrete. You could put a hot tub right here if you want to, because it used to be there. Put some more furniture down here. You got some racks there for your paddle boards or your wakeboards. We got the built-in pump house here. So that has electricity and it actually draws water from the lake. So you don't have any costs in terms of sprinklers and irrigation for the yard. Just a bit of electricity cost to run the pump and that's it. Well, the lot's a half-acre. So in fact, it could even be split into 2 or maybe 3 lots, which the buyer would have to verify. But according to the zoning, it could fit up to 3 lots. So, but again, buyer to verify that. I mean, you could even put a house in the front if you wanted. Obviously, it would change the whole feeling of the house, but it's an option, yeah. So I resurfaced the dock and redid that last year. So we got the dock is good to go. The boat lift's a bit older. So that may need a little work, but it's great to have the boat lift. It's the only way to go. So we got all this custom wood on the walkway, kind of veers off, which is nice. And it's a floating dock. This is a great spot. It's like 8 to 10 feet deep here. So you just go running. We used to actually take our bikes all the way from the top of the driveway, come running fast down here onto the dock and go flying into the water. And there's 2 huge sandy beach areas, playground area. Lake Sammamish State Park is one of the best in Washington State, in fact. And I think it's one of the most heavily visited too, which would make sense, you know, proximity to Seattle and being such a great park. You know, it's all really shallow to walk in, sand on your feet. It's really nice if you want to go to a sandy beach. We used to take the boat over and just go, there's a sandbar there, watch boats run into it sometimes. because I didn't know it was there. But yeah, now we got to the boat lift here. You can put 2 boats or jet skis or whatever combination you like here. So lots of opportunity for water sports. You can, even if you want to store your paddle boards down here or not, or even a little sailboat, whatever's interesting to you. So you can go to patdye.com, patdye.com. You can give me a call, 425-227-4747. You can shoot me an email. It's pat.dye555@gmail.com. That's probably going to be the 3 easiest ways to get a hold of me.